Dialga TCG here, and welcome back to our TCG battle video on my channel. Today we're going to be checking out Dialga VSTAR again because we have new cards that work really well with it. But first of all, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You're going to get daily uploads over here that you don't want to be missing out on. If you like what you see, feel free to leave a like. It helps the channel tremendously. So, Dialga VSTAR, a monster with 280 HP, allowing you to attack twice with Star Chronos VSTAR attack. Also, Metal Blast can dish out 40 damage plus 40 more for every metal energy attached to Dialga. But now with Temporal Forces giving us Metang, the deck is better than ever before. We can look at the top 4 cards of the deck, accelerate any basic metal energies we find there, and shuffle the rest to the bottom of the deck. So that's actually pretty nice because if a Metang is unsuccessful, the next Metang will be more successful in that sense because the cards that you didn't, that are not energies are now on the bottom of the deck. We also have Hisuian Basculegion. We can actually slap 20 damage for each basic energy in the discard pile and shuffle them back in deck. So that can rack up to some crazy damage output. Definitely with the fact that we're playing 17 energies. And also Dialga VSTAR is going to be one of our attackers if it goes down. We still have a 1-prizer that can smack ridiculous amounts of damage. We are playing TM Evo as well with an Arven package. The Arven will allow us to find Buddy-Buddy Poffin, get the Beldums into play, and then we can TM Devo them into Metangs instantly on the first turn going second. So I think this deck most of the time will be better off going second. So let's try out the Dialga Metang deck and see how good it actually is. Big shout out to Lucas Freire from Brazil, doing really well in the Radiant Forces #1 tournament over online. And also go check out our sponsors. If you're looking for Dragon Shield product, you can use the coupon ZABLIS5 for 5% off. There's yourplaymat.com where you can get able to get 10% off to create your own custom beautiful playmat. They ship worldwide, definitely check it out. And PokeTownStore.com, of course, for your TCG Live code card needs, you can use the coupon ZABLISTCG for 5% off. There is also cardmarket.com, which actually is going to be a platform where you're able to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. With that being said, let's dive into a battle right now. We found an opponent, and look at this TCG live shuffles here. 3 Dialga VSTAR with nothing to work with. And also a research app. Definitely, that would have been really terrible. For now, we have Beldum. We have an Ultra Ball. We can go for something like Greninja and see where that takes us. The opponent starts with Lumineon. Very nice to see that. Love to see that because that gives us a little bit of an edge. They do have Buddy-Buddy Poffin, so I predict Charmander and... Oh no, it's gonna be... what is this? Espathra? Espathra deck. Okay, the Espathra deck, we can take that down quite easily, I suppose, because of Dialga VSTAR being really powerful to take additional prize cards. So they have a reasonable setup. Definitely going first, having 2 Buddy-Buddy Poffins in the hand. While we have to struggle with this current hand, we can still get our situation going by getting out Hisuian Basculin. Okay, we have a Balsasaurus. Definitely not what we are aiming to do here. So I'm actually gonna go for an Ultra Ball. And instead of going for, we could go for Greninja, I suppose. Yeah, let's get the Greninja. I want to have a Hisuian Basculin, but we definitely need to get into the game here. Let's go with this and go for the Greninja play to find a supporter at least. There's an Arven. That's actually the better choice here. So we Arven, find Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and we also can... Now that I think about it, we definitely need... Yeah, that's all we can get here. The Buddy-Buddy Poffin. But that's not exactly what I want. I actually want to get my Dialga out ASAP, but we can get that out with the means of... Let's go Buddy-Buddy Poffin because our TM Evo is priced regardless. Get the Basculin out and go with that. But then we don't have any energies to go along with that, which is scary. But we can get maybe Mew out with that. Actually, it's not too bad. I'll just go with this. Go with the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Get ourselves these 2 fellas. Then we attach. We retreat. And with the Hisuian Basculin, we can gather the crew here and get ourselves Mew EX and Dialga. Let's go. They probably will knock out at least something, and otherwise Dialga just overruns the opponent. We can draw cards with Mew EX, slap down another Beldum, go for some Prime Catcher plays, and go from there. Because at this point, I don't even know how much damage they're able to do here. They're probably going to have to wait a turn here to do something as well. Maybe if they're going for TM Evo here, their Lumineon is still stuck. There's a Metagross. It's going to help out to find Dialga VSTAR or something. There's a Tails, but we can use the Metagross tanky opponent. They're going to evolve into like Xatu and Espathra, presumably, but nothing we can't take down. Definitely with Dialga being having lots of hit points and having resistance to grass, by the way, might I add. I wonder if they're going to be playing a Espathra EX here, or double Xatu could also be the case. It's going to be one Xatu and another Xatu. Okay, they need draw power, that's fine. Totally fine. We currently are in a situation where we don't have a supporter, which is kind of scary. Lots of Beldum in hand though, that's kind of tricky. I'm going to go for Metagross. Pew! Okay, we have a heads. I'm actually going to get a Metang out. Let's go. We can also get Basculin out, which can snipe 60. And then we shuffle the energies back. That's kind of tricky. We can do that as well, but it's time to set up the Dialga here. It's probably going to be the better choice. Metang with the Metal Maker. We got 3 energies. That's kind of broken. What else was in here? An Ultra Ball. Would have also been broken. This, that. Let's go. So Metang really is better. We can gather the crew again, search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon, put them on the bench, but our bench is filled up, which is totally bad. We can boss and Prime Catcher at the same turn to draw 1 card with Mew EX, but I'll wait 1 turn. Like if we had 1 energy, we can Prime Catcher bosses orders and attack with the Temporal Rupture, but the problem is that Espathra actually slaps more damage for every energy attached to our cell, right? So they have TM Evo again, and Master Ball on top of it. Earthen Vessel to join, so we were able to use their Metagross. 3 energies on our Dialga. Currently no Ultra Ball, no supporter. Not anything of that sort. How much HP does an Espathra EX have? I think 260, right? That means we would need 6 energies on the Dialga to go for Metal Blast KO. And this is actually an interesting situation where the opponent keeps on using Evolution, TM Evolution there. There's a Metagross again, hopefully another Tails. Ah, it is a heads. They can have it because we had a heads as well. Well, the cool thing is we can actually be kind of aggressive. If we get a heads, we can actually attack with Dialga VSTAR already while using Metang. That would be beautiful. They are playing the other Espathra here, which is able, with stance, to become... When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may prevent all damage from effects from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon until the end of the turn. Okay. I'll probably Prime Catcher around that, so I don't care. Cool thing is now is that we will be able to draw maybe a couple of cards because we have Bulbasaurus and Prime Catcher, which we can use. And there's another Metang as well. Yeah. We need to draw cards here. So first of all, Metagross. Let's flip it around. It is a Tails. That's pretty damn bad. So what I'll be doing here is we at least can knock out. We can just Boss's Orders. Go with this. Then slap this down. Yeah, the problem is that Mimikyu, right? But we can also attack with Metang, by the way, which can knock that out. So that's not an issue. Let's go with this. And then we Prime Catcher this guy. And before we Metang here, we draw 2 cards. Hopefully no energies. It's another Metang. Whatever. We can draw further with Greninja. We need supporter, man. Or the Dialga VSTAR. There's a supporter. For next turn, not for now. Metal Maker. 2 energies. Alright. I'm actually not gonna go overdrive here. Because if I go overdrive, they might be able to one-shot us with their Espathra. Which actually spells out bad news. It does spell out bad news. I'm actually gonna only attach 1 energy here. Could have already attached an energy to Metang there. But we will save these fellas. We will save these Metangs. We can also use our Mew EX to get rid of... Yeah, that's actually also not a bad idea. Mew EX can then copy-paste Mimikyu in Dire's need. But we can still set that up in 1 turn, so that's not the issue here. So I think I'll go knock it out. I'll see what they come up with here. We take 2 prize cards. We didn't find Dialga VSTAR, which is kind of sad. Now Dialga VSTAR is in the prizes. That's totally fine. We can also set up a Mew EX to genome hacking here. I don't know what they're going to be doing here. They could drag it up in hand with something like Professor Turo. Either way, currently we have wasted the Balsa's orders and we have wasted a Prime Catcher. So we only have one Balsa's orders left. And I didn't want to over-attach here because I want to use... if they go for Espathra EX, I want to get all the energies on Mew EX. Maybe I should have already used one Metang there. They have 3 energies. How many energies would we need to one-shot their Espathra here? Would it be a lot? We can get 3 Metangs out, so that's not an issue here. If they're able to do it though. Another Natu. They could give it a little slap here, but then we can go for the V-Star. Okay, it's Espathra EX. Let's just see here. They're slapping 30 damage plus 30 more for every energy attached to this Pokemon. So that is meaning 1, 2, 3 is already 90. And then 180. 180 with 30 is 210. 210 minus 30 is 180 again. They need 2 more energies. But then they're giving more energies, which means Mew EX can just destroy this guy. Yeah, the grass weakness, actually the grass resistance here helps out a ton. 8 energies in total. Will they know that we have the resistance to grass? Oh yeah, did he get enough? Is it enough to... Oh yeah. Whatever. We will respond with Mew EX here, so it's alright. I can take this. I'll go with Metang. Use Metagross. We have a head, so we can tin the deck from an additional Pokemon here. Sure. And now it's time for us. We have 2 energies, 8 energies there. Do we have ways to get them back? Yeah, that's kind of tricky though. So we would need 4 energies on this guy, right? Metal Maker. 2 energies, that's not bad. So that's 30. Metal Maker again. No energies, but they go to the bottom of the deck though, which is great. Metal Maker again. 2 energies. Okay, we are locked and ready to go. So that's 8 in total. 30 damage plus. Also slapping this down. Now that I think about, will we have enough energies? 8, that's 12. Yeah, probably. So let's just calculate 8. 240, that's enough. So I will just attach here. And then I will play the powerful Iono card. Putting the opponent down to a low hand size. We have the Ultra Ball here, that's super great. Let's go for the Genome. They could also have this situation going, so maybe we could discard these. I don't know if they will have Iono from this hand. Whatever, it's time for Genome hacking. Copy pasting the Psy Ball to knock out a Espathra EX. And looks like we only need to take 2 more prize cards. The Dialga VSTAR is hungry. 4 energies here. It's 12. 5 is 13. We could still power this up. Depends on what is prized. There's a Metagross Tails. Mew EX still on the roll though. And this guy, if Tillip is in your discard pile. I don't see Tillip in the discard pile quite yet. They will need to play it though, in order to slap 140, which is still not a lot of damage. Still not a lot of damage, and we still have another Boss's Orders left, so yeah, Dialga doing some miracle work here, and Mew EX, very great card in a deck like this. Okay, they Iono us, the Dialga VSTAR going down to the bottom of the deck. We have an Iono as well, okay. Pretty damn good. We can Metagross first. Another Iono, crazy. Metagross first. Go with that. Maybe find the Dialga VSTAR. We do. Dialga VSTAR in the house. And how many energies do we still have? We have Balsasaurus left, Super Rods, and then 4 energies. That's actually not bad. Alright, so we go with Dialga VSTAR. We go for an Iono. Could also Ultra Ball, find Arven. Arven can find Super Rods. That's probably better, right? Ultra Ball. We're not taking any of these guys. We need to find Arven. Restart. Okay, there's the Arven. And then Arven. We can also Balsasaurus, by the way. But this guy is weak to... Okay, we just need 1 energy. That's fine. Arven, finding the Super Rod here. Then we Super Rod in. Energy, energy, energy. There we go. Making it a little bit consistent with Metal Maker with 7 energies still left in deck. No energies. Well, all of these, the next Metang will be better. There we go. The next Metang is obviously better. If we can get 2 more energies, we can actually win on the spot there. Metal Maker. 2 more energies. Let's go. Game, set, and match. Because now we can Star Chronos and we have boss. So we just go with this guy. Star Chronos. And that's the end of the game because your turn has ended and it's back to me. I take a prize card first and it's back to me. There we go. Promote whatever you feel like. It's probably going to be Mimikyu. Yeah, they just concede because we can retreat and attack with Mew EX as well to copy paste the attack on Mimikyu. So, yeah, Dialga. Pretty interesting deck, I might say. So, yeah, as you see, the Metang chaining. First Metang not getting anything means the upcoming Metang is going to be finding energies more likely. Let's go. So, we showcase the power of Dialga VSTAR. It's also important to note is that if you're running out of energies, you need to actually use Hisuian Basculin, or actually Hisuian Basculegion, to get the energies back. And as soon as you're able to attack with that once, all your energies are back in the deck and you can accelerate like crazy. Setting up a Dialga instantly out of nowhere. You need 8 energies on the Dialga VSTAR with Metal Blast to knock out Charizard EX, for example. Yeah. Alright, next game. And being weak to fire is actually pretty great right now. There's not a lot of fire in the format. We did see that in, was it in Thailand that gouging fire caused a little bit of scene shenanigans there. But that's alright. Okay, let's see. The opponent will go first, so we have access to Arven instantly. Or TM Evo shenanigans. That's actually pretty great to get 2 Metangs out. We currently have like one of the better setups, I would say. We can go for Buddy-Buddy Poffin 2 Beldum, then Nazball, finding Greninja, finding Dialga. That's actually a very good... We're up against Charizard, which also helps. It also helps that we are going... Yeah, they just attach pass. That's pretty much what they're doing here. Let's go. Buddy-Buddy Poffin, we can also get the Basculegion out, but is Greninja in here? Greninja is in here, Dialga's in here. Probably want to get out 2 Dialgas at one point, so let's get these 2. Let's go. We're gonna go for Nestball, find Greninja. I want to see here real quick if we have access to Arven. There's 4 Arvens in here. Evo, TM Evo is also in there. But we have 2 energies in hand, so we probably should try to dig for TM Evo first. So we Nesball, get Dialga, and try to find TM or Arven so we can evolve instantly into 2 Metangs. 1 Metang in hand. Unfortunately, that's about it. Search your deck for a card. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Instantly searching our deck for a card or already attaching here. If they go versus a Charizard, searching their deck for any card, that actually seems pretty damn good to me. And maybe we even draw into TM Evo. But what are the odds? What are the odds? I think I'll just safely attach here. And then go for a classic Iono. We didn't find any Arven regardless, and we still have Ninja on board, so... Yeah. This is probably better. Searching our deck for any card, this is actually way better. We can Buddy-Buddy Poffin again, but we are not gonna do that because of the fact we need 2 Dialgas in this battle. We need 2 Dialgas. We could have gone Buddy-Buddy Poffin, assuming that the first Beldum will get knocked out. Okay, there's the Buddy-Buddy. They might whiff Charizard after the Iono, though. I've seen it happen before. There's a Nazball. Probably gonna be go for a Rotom. I had to guess. Yeah, there's a Rotom. So if you Iono a Charizard player on the very first turn, when you go second, you have an opportunity there that they might not be able to get the Charizard out, which is great. So we could have searched out for any card. It doesn't matter here. So let's go for Dialga VSTAR. We have double Ultra Ball. That's actually pretty damn great. We will go for Drawing Power with the Greninja. Lots of Ultra Balls here. I Ultra Ball this away, get a Metang up and ready to go. Let's see here, is Super Rod in the deck? Super Rod is in the deck. That's actually pretty damn nice to know. Metang here. We can then Arven find. Prime Catcher and TM Evo. I don't think we'll have to use TM Evo here anymore, so we can use that to Ultra Ball again. We can Ultra Ball. We have the attachment of the turn here, but let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. It will get rid of Draw Power though. Mew EX could come into play. Mew EX could come into play. But if we go for Mew EX, it actually might cause some trouble. Yeah, let's try that out. Mew EX could also become an attacker here. And even with Defiance Band, 240 is still not enough. So I think I will try and Prime Catcher this guy. And then try to accelerate yeah, we have access to the restart ability now. Drawing, I think I'll just go for accelerating energies hopefully first. No energies, silly. It is kind of silly. Restart. We do have an energy. That's so silly. Attachment here. Yeah, we can actually get any card we want with the Beldum. Any card we want. That's actually not bad. That sounds like a great deal to me. Being a sacrificial pawn as well. Search deck for any card. Let's go. What do we want? A Boss's Orders. We have already used Prime Catcher. I think they will attack at this point, right? If they are not attacking, that would be very strange. Only 7 energies in deck. Well, what happened to all our energies? 7. Yeah, where are all the energies? Where are they going? We can also Turo away the Mew EX, but that's fine. Sure. Any card, right? We have the Ultra Ball in hand, so probably this is better. Oh, it actually puts it on top of the deck. Okay, that makes more sense. We're gonna Iono next turn. Maybe Counter Catcher could come into play. I just hope my Beldum gets knocked out here. I wasted the Prime Catcher thinking that Metang could just accelerate like 2 energies. And then with 3 energies, we would have still not been able to KO it quite yet, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of tricky. Maybe the Prime Catcher should have been waited. I could have also attacked and one-shot at the Pidgey. But one-shot like a 1-price Pokemon doesn't seem too good to me. What are they gonna do? They have Pidgeot. They have 4 Seal Stone. They can get the Zard out, knock out a Beldum, which does give us the opportunity. They could also Prime Catcher Mew EX. But then at least they leave alone our Metangs. Like, there's 3 energies, 4 energies right there. 5 in total. 7. That means there's 4 energies priced. Who would have thought? There's like 17 energies in there and there's 4 energies priced. That's so sad. We do have Super Rod though. Liability. We do have Iono and Counter Catcher, so we will come back if like the Zard comes into play. Rotom. Frodo Steelstone. Get out the candy. Yeah, sometimes your Metangs do not work quite properly. I think I will Metang first because the first Metang was pretty damn bad. And yeah, we searched the deck from the deck. It doesn't matter. It is reshuffled. Zard is here though. Will they play Prime Catcher? Or will they play Maximum Belt? If they play Prime Catcher or Mew EX is history. Also, they could just set up a Radiant Zard, which can easily one-shot Gouging Fire. Dang. Well, that's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Well, we will try. This only slaps to 20, by the way, which is kind of tricky. Okay. Beldum is knocked out. We activate Counter Catcher. So we Counter Catcher this guy. We hopefully find energies this time from the Metal Maker. 1 energy. That's so bad. So bad. Only 2 energies on here. Metang again. Dialga number 2. I would go attach of the turn here. We could Ultra Ball first. Find another Pokemon. And then try to Metang our way to victory. Can we get an energy? 2 energies, that's perfect. 1, 2. Okay. On top of this, we can draw cards with Mew EX again, 2 of them. They're super odd, very great. We will retreat. Go for the Star Chronos. We knock out Rotom. And it's back to us. But the problem is we need to go 2-2-2 here. That's like the silly part. And we already wasted our Prime Catcher. 2 energies, yeah, that makes sense. My turn again. Professor Turo. This guy. We can Turo up the Mew EX. Let's just concealed cards first. Maybe we find Boss's Orders. Yes, Boss's Orders, okay. So now the thing becomes, we need to take down, and we can also force to attack with Mew EX. So Turo is the worst situation here. So we Super Rod. Currently we're at 240. We Super Rod. Triple energies. In the deck. We can still attach. So we're at 240 damage. We can boss up this guy. Yeah, we can boss up the Gouging Fire. KO that one. While setting up. That's 240, that's perfect. And we attach here. Now, first of all, we Metal Maker. Should we use Ultra Ball here? To make sure. Yeah, we're gonna use Ultra Ball to make sure our Metal Makers are a little bit more successful. Yeah, I don't need anything of these cards. Yeah, I should have gotten them out, but it's fine. It's a little misplay, whatever. Metal Maker. 1 energy. Here. 1 energy there. Metal Maker again. 3 energies, holy moly, that's the jackpot. 1, 2, 3. There's 10, 13, okay, it's fine. We're gonna be taking maybe prize cards, energies from the prize cards as well. There's a Nuzball, alright, let's go Metal Blast. Taking down the Gouging Fire. 2 energies, alright. So even if we get Iono, that's fine. Do we have to have a Boss's Orders left? 1 boss left in deck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have turned the tie. The opponent still needs to take 5 prize cards. We've taken 4 prize cards in a turn. How ridiculous is that? And there's another Dialga, up and ready and hungry for more. And this with genome hacking can also take the last prize cards. So we can also swing with Dialga once again. If another 2-prizer goes down, we use genome hacking and we end the game on the spot. So yeah, I think this is a great situation to be in. We could also still find Balsasaurus. I'm gonna check with Nazbal if it's in the deck. If Balsasaurus is in here, we can just knock out Pidgeot EX. Which is a 2-prizer that doesn't require us to have bazillion energies. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is enough. 6 energies is enough to knock out Pidgeot EX. 280 damage output. Nice and swiftly Dialga VSTAR storming through the rank ladder. Turo, getting their Turo. No! Do we even have enough energies? We can, of course, look at the rest of the deck here with the Metal Maker. But for that to happen, the energies need to be on the bottom of the deck for us to accelerate them. Either way, we either go for the one-shot with Dialga or we one-shot with Mew EX. But they can also still hunt after Mew EX. We can also attack with Dialga and then accelerate to Mew EX. Depends on what we still have left. Nestball. We have another Dialga. Let's see here. 1 energy left in deck. We can accelerate 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 energies is enough. We can accelerate those. Yeah, we can one-shot this guy. It's easy peasy. Let's just go for Dialga here. We attach of the turn there. We could also attack here. There's still 3 energies left in deck. Still 3 energies left in deck. We can use the... If we attach here, we only slap 60. There's not enough damage output. If we Iono, these 4 cards go down to the bottom and we might whiff it. We can still attach of the turn though. Iono, do some stuff. What do? I think the better option here is to just retreat. And attach to the Mew EX. Playing it safe. And playing an Iono on top of that. Ionoing them to 3 cards without Pidgeot means that we definitely can accelerate the last energy. You can still boss this guy and trap it, so maybe it's better to just wait with this last energy. Just a Metal Blast coming around, folks. Yeah, I don't want to draw into all the rest of the cards. Just 240. Let's go. What you gonna do? Mew EX will finish you off with Burning Darkness. Unless you have Candy Charizard and it's another Charizard that you attack with. Do we still have balls? I should have checked if we have balls because we could accelerate. Could have accelerated. How many Arvens did they already use? 1. 2 candies though. 4 cards in hand. Should have checked if I had balls because maybe digging for all the rest. Yeah, they just go with this. It's fine. Let's go. And now Mew EX will finish this guy. Or Metagross could also attack, I suppose. But yeah, we attach here. We go for Metal Maker. Find no energies. They all go down to the bottom of the deck. They are all at the bottom of the deck. We're waiting. And then we use Metal Maker again, find the energy, and use Genome Hacking. That's pretty much the game. Could also attack with Dialga VSTAR for enough damage, by the way, but it's cooler to showcase the true potential of a deck like this with Genome Hacking. Could have actually one-shot another Zard right there if they gotten that. Here we go with the Genome Hacking. We're gonna copy-paste Burning Darkness. Let's go for 330. So another Zard would have also been one-shotted. Let's go. We haven't used the Basculegion all that much, but I could understand where you can use the boss was priced. So it was a tricky situation, but we got the dub regardless. I was just afraid that Metang would have whiffed there if we went all in for the Dialga, because if we went all in, we definitely lose. But yeah, another dub. We slaughtered the Zard. Fantastic. Let's play ourselves another battle on the ranked ladder with Dialga VSTAR and Metang. Who would have thought that this was actually a viable deck? I want to see here on the tournament with Lucas Freire from Brazil. They actually were able to win against Great Tuskmill quite convincingly. chien-pao, Iron Hands, Lugia, you name it. The deck has some legs. Okay. Coin flip. We can go first. Do we go first or second? Might go first. If we go first, like a turn 2 Dialga is actually not too bad here. Let's just try to go first. I want to see all the aspects of the deck. Second, so much better. Okay, whatever. We're up against Mew EX. Could it be Roaring Moon? Are we gonna get donked? I'm actually... Do we put energy on here? Probably not, right? We're not gonna retreat this guy. We're gonna gather the crew and Iono. Try to find Metang and Dialga. If it's Roaring Moon, they can actually donk us, which is kind of hilarious. Which decks are running Mew EX? A lot of them. We decided to go first, so... Now that I know that, there's Town Store. Which decks? Oh, it could be Future Box, right? Just Miraidon. It's a Bravery Charm. Sure. Nazball. Which decks runs Bravery Charm? Mew EX and Bravery Charm. It's Koraidon, okay. We have some time because Koraidon uses Dino Cry. Is it gonna be Ting-Lu? Is it going to be Ting-Lu? It could be Ting-Lu, but yeah, our setup is like super bad. We're gonna have to like gather the crew. Maybe already attached to something. Drillbur? What is Drillbur doing? Once during your turn, search your deck for 3 basic energies and discard them. Well, that's pretty handy. Goes hand to hand with Koraidon, and they have the Bravery Charm on the Drillbur, and now Squack ability as well. Lots of 2 prizers, very good for Dialga, by the way. Attack, attack, taking a multiple prize turn. Hisuian Heavy Ball. Finding another Koraidon. Maybe they have to play like EXP shares, I suppose. Trekking Shoe as well. Yeah, if we went second, this would have been way better. Probably Ting-Lu, right? Nazball, Ting-Lu. Yeah, they will need to find Hawlucha as well to actually shut down the Metangs there. $220 damage. I wonder where they're going to be putting the energies on. 2 damage counter to one of the opponent's Pokemon. They have 6 cards in hand, so the Iono is a little bit less dangerous. Yeah, the Ting-Lu is preparing itself. They still have room for Hawlucha, so this is not good. Town Store with the TM Evo. Yeah, let's bring the TM Evo into the mix here. We might use it. I'm not certain quite yet. Iono will definitely draw into energies. That's not an issue. Yeah, we do draw into energies, but the problem is that the Ting-Lu will then activate. So in this scenario, I will go this, Ultra Ball these away, find Dialga, and we do have a classic good Resurge in hand, which is great. I already attach here, and then I will gather the crew and get 2 Beldum. I'm sure they will not be able to, like, unless they have boss, disable 2 of these fellas. This only slaps, this slaps 150 though, so they can 2-shot Dialga VSTAR. I actually was not able to evolve them with the TM Evo, but I'll just hopefully draw into Metangs. You can also manually power up with the metal coating. Yeah, this is actually a very scary matchup, man. Attachment going onto the Ting-Lu. Will they have boss? They have Nest Ball. They go for Radiant Alakazam. Okay. They can move around so the Metangs will become useless at one point. Town Store on top of it. Bravery Charm. Making Ting-Lu more tanky. Or actually, they're putting it on the Koraidon there. Okay. Do they have boss? No, they just have Land Scoop. That's fine. Now we definitely need to attack to stay ahead. They're gonna move around, and then at one point this is gonna be pretty tricky. I'm actually gonna have to attack here. There's no other way. We have boss. It's not gonna be doing anything. Research. We have nothing. We clearly have nothing. Nest Ball. Could get the Greninja out. For now, maybe draw into something. Can Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Yeah, we cannot, buddy. We have nothing. Can slap. We can use metal coating. This is gonna be tricky, but they only have one attacker, I suppose. So at least we have that going for us. One attacker. They can attack this guy, but we're gonna try. We're gonna go for Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Get another one of these, and at least try to get a Metang off in road. Metal coating. What are they gonna do against that, huh? We're gonna knock out this Ting-Lu, and what you gonna do afterwards? Attach, evolve, destroy. Attachment going on the Koraidon. They can attack and immobilize. Okay, they're judging. The judge is bad because we can draw into all bad cards. Okay, we have Iono again. We can just attach Iono. Painful Spoons. I was afraid of like a boss's orders and like them disabling all of our Metangs, but at least one Metang will do something. At least one Metang will work to go for bigger numbers and one-shot everything. Land Scoop and then 20 again on the Beldum. Sure, you can do. Oh, it's actually on Greninja. The Metangs are safe. Metang is safe. So we didn't find. I'm actually going to be attaching here. And then go for an Iono. Let's go. There's Dialga VSTAR, ladies and gentlemen. We even have Turo, which can work in our favor to make room. We have Counter Catcher, and then we need Prime Catcher. Is Prime Catcher actually in here? We are currently slapping 240. One attachment can get us out of harm's way already. But it's probably better to just go for Star Chronos. You can Star Chronos like Mew EX, and then they bring something up. And then we Turo and try to set something else up. Okay, we're gonna Prime Catcher this guy. Now we can actually activate all of these abilities. But I don't want to activate them quite yet. I'm actually just gonna go for Star Chronos, knock this guy out. Boom. Then we Turo. Take this, take this. We Turo the damaged Beldum. So we Turo a damaged Beldum. Slap down Nest Ball. For this guy, I actually could have done this a little bit better, but it's alright. Then we actually already, we can just KO this one with Metal Blast, attach here. We Ultra Ball, get rid of this, get rid of that, get another Metang. I'm actually gonna be doing the one with damage already. Because now I actually can use it. Currently under discard pile. Yeah, that's fine. I can use it because Ting-Lu is not active. We Metal Maker. 1, 2. Trying to set this guy up. We have Ultra Ball. We can get maybe an Ultra Ball later. Then we Town Shuffle again. There's some stuff on the bottom of the deck, so it's fine to just use Metal Maker again. 1 energy there. Up and ready to go. Could still Ninja here to draw more cards. We only need 1 energy, so it's fine. Concealed cards. Okay, we have Ultra Ball. We have a Metagross, which can help. We have Ultra Ball, so we can get Dialga VSTAR out. So, Metal Blast activation. The Drill Burr is gone. And we have taken more prize cards again. 3 this time. An energy. So, Attach, Evolve, Slaughter. That's Dialga's gonna be its way to go. And nothing can stop this currently. Interesting situation. Star Chronos is also nice if you're taking prize cards here. Could have also Star Chronos Ting-Lu, knocked the Ting-Lu out. And then they would have been stuck without any Pokemon. Hawlucha, alright. But we were able, with the Turo, to set up another Dialga. So the Hawlucha here can actually put damage on Beldum, damage on Dialga, because they're gonna use Alakazam, or actually the Land Scoop to put 20 on the Metang right there. There's a Judge. Super crazy. Dialga on energy. Perfect. That's all I needed. All I needed. So they're gonna knock this guy out. Hope we don't have Dialga VSTAR from the Judge. Very cleverly played. And then their Ting-Lu will get knocked out, and then they will lose. Because Dialga will be able to one-shot anything, and we have Arven for Prime Catcher if need be. Interesting Ting-Lu deck, mate. Interesting Ting-Lu deck. The Land Scoop, putting it down, knocking out the Dialga VSTAR. We have another one. It's not an issue. Turo here really saved the day. Dialga time. Energy here. We even have Balsasaurus. That's kind of nuts. Dialga VSTAR. And up and away with you. Could already get Mew out just in case. Yeah, could already get Mew out, but Arven is like, I don't think they're gonna be Ionoing. They can Iono and Balls at the same turn, so it's fine. Metal Blast, boom. Ting-Lu knocked out by Dialga. And the reason why I didn't use any of these cards because they could Boss Trap, I suppose, and try to buy themselves some turns. Boss Trap Metang, try to use Dino Cry, and try to get away with it. What now? We do have Arven Prime Catcher. They get Iono as to 1 and Counter Catcher. Yeah, that could have actually been a play here. Counter Catcher Metang, but at one point they will need to attack. Yeah, they could do that and then put Alakazam damage on my active. So maybe I should have gotten Mew EX out already. Yeah, they will need like retreat to Ting-Lu, Counter Catch Metang. Yeah, these little fellas do have low HP, so they could potentially take a prize card right there on the Beldum. No, they're just damaging these guys. 6 cards in hand. They will need Counter Catcher. There's Prime Catcher, even worse. And now Iono on top of that. There's a Ting-Lu in the active. They need Iono right now. And then hope just Painful Spoons on the Dialga. Yeah, put the Painful Spoons every single time on Dialga until you're ready to KO it. But yeah, how many Nazballs did I already use? 2 and 2 Ultra Ball. There was an Ultra Ball in hand, but if they Iono now, it's gonna be scary. Have they already played Iono? There's Dino Cry. Man, that was kind of scary to be honest. Maybe if they played Iono at this turn, I would have been toast. But luckily, I can actually just gonna double check here. I could have double checked with the town store there, but there is Prime Catcher still in there, yeah, perfect. Arven. Prime Catcher. And then Prime Catcher, I'm gonna take down Alakazam because he has been fooling with me for the last time. Here we go, Metal Blast. Could have even knocked out this Charizard if need be, but yeah, Dialga taking the victory here, so convincingly winning against everything today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways to support the channel. I cannot stress that out enough. I'm super grateful if you would do so. Also, go check out our sponsor for today's video. There's DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use the coupon ZABLOS5 for 5% off. There's yourplaymat.com for your TCG playmat. If you want to create your own custom playmat, you can do so with the coupon ZABLOS TCG 10YP. They ship worldwide, definitely do so. There's PokeTownStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs. You can get 5% off on everything, whether you're looking for the latest booster packs for your TCG Live account or promo codes. They have everything. Then cardmarket.com gets you covered if you're a European player. You can buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG action. Peace!